Hello, my pipe sipping community. This is going to be a short one. I am on 4 hours of sleep. The weekends I do a turnaround. It's horrible. Second shift, come home, sleep for 4 hours, commute, do the morning shift. It's brutal. So most of my reviews are saved for days off and mornings and so forth. But I was really excited because I did get a package come in. I do have my Cringle cake, flake rather. I always say cake. What am I saying cake? I don't know. It's the holidays. It's the time to eat, I guess. I don't know. I always think cake. And then I guess we do get blends that are in cakes. Anyway, but this is the holiday edition 2022. I don't know. Can I get that on there? Maybe, possibly. Yeah, it's kind of blurry. There it is. Anyway, it's the 2022. And I am really curious about what this is going to taste like. So this is going to be a first impression. I will definitely do a longer review when I have a little bit more time to actually sip this and see what the profile is. Like, what does this actually taste like for more than just a hot minute? So on the tin, it says stoved red Virginia flake with 19-year-old Perique. I mean, that just that sounds pretty dang inviting. So I guess this would now be 20-year-old Perique, as it is now 2023. Man. If there's one thing I despise, it is hypocrisy. I hate hypocrites. And I typically don't do a tin note. I've given the example before of like, oh, I could tell you, you can sit in a Porsche and get a feel for what it would be like to drive one by sitting in it. But only kind of the real experience is driving it. I know it's kind of cliche, but the analogy is not bad. But I have to comment on this only because, I mean, it is sour. Like, I mean, not like it went bad, but it's like, I mean, how about this? It smells fermented, and which I guess it should, yeah. But it's like almost like sourdough. Like if you were to open up a fresh bag of sourdough. I mean, the paper barrier on this is just saturated. And I'm going to be honest, there's a white coating on this. As a former cigar sipper, I do know that sometimes you can have bloom. And I also know that sometimes you can also have mold. Now, I will say that I've had aged tobacco before. I'm going to give you a look. This is the one where the comment section can be helpful. This, to me, looks like a 2022 that is, well, too past its prime. Which could be that off scent. Interesting. It's extremely warm out today. It was like 60 degrees, and it's a Saturday, so my neighbors are out on their trampoline, their children. I am going to find some section of this that does not have the discoloration on it. I mean, granted, there is no inhalation component to my enjoying this or trying it, and so I'm not worried about, having a mold come into my lungs. Greatly interested. I'm tired. my friends. I am greatly interested in what your thoughts are, what your experiences are, even more so would be great. What your experiences are with that white discoloration. But I still want to know. Who knows? Could be like a fine cheese where you'd think it'd be the most terrible thing with such a bloom or such a discoloration, and it ends up being the best stuff ever. Okay, that's enough of me whining. I do have the 2023 on its way. It should be here, well, tomorrow's Sunday, so it should be here Monday. It's in Las Vegas right now, U.S. Postal, so once it gets there, it's usually not more than 24 hours, so Monday afternoon. I think it'll probably show up at the post office Monday morning. Just kidding. So, it tastes good. This is a tough one to pin. I mean, outside of the odd white stuff, I have cellared plenty of tins. This is I've yet to have a tin that I've cellared have that off look. That's all. Oh, Chris Cringle, you sly dog, you. Maybe it was on purpose. Maybe it was a like that powdered confectioner sugar that you put on cookies, you know. It's 'tis the season. It was a snowy covering. So the blend. Okay, I'm just gonna get over that and dismiss it and table that part of it for now. It's a tasty blend. Inadvertently or no. I mean, so this one is complex. My palate is actually really having a tough time with this. I'm lisping. Is my tongue swelling? No, I think it's just sleep deprivation. No, it is definitely it has a complexity to it. As far as tongue bite, I think this would 100% even do that for me, regardless of how light I try to sip it. I didn't hire the next door neighbor kids to sing Christmas carols while I reviewed Cringle Cake. Lord help me. Cringle Flake. But but it is fun. Yeah. It is also, it is a very wet blend. Where did I throw that away? It is a very wet flake. Again, that plastic, that cardboard cover that I took off. My bed is calling. That cardboard was pretty soggy. Like it was not even just like, I wouldn't even say that it was moist. I mean, like that thing was like wet. Well, dang, my brothers and my friends, if this did go bad, it went down with a smile. I mean, this thing is, this is a nice, This is a nice blend. I do like this. Yeah, I mean the Perique obviously is, I think, the showstopper on this blend. The stoved red Virginias are the sweet component to it, and they're good. I mean, it's I mean, there's a quality to this, which really makes me feel as though that no, my fears are beginning to dissolve. Only because it does the flavor is really good. I mean, it doesn't, nothing tastes off. Is for the I saw the 2023 Cringle Flake review done by Flat Cap and his lovely significant other, and they had commented how it wasn't a holiday blend where you are going to have some sweet holiday type of a stereotyped holiday blend, right? It's not that. I agree wholeheartedly with that comment. And because I had seen that review, I did not have that that anticipation. I hadn't had preconceived a notion of that, just because it seems to be not the case. The Spurgeon Piper also was reviewing the 2023 of this, which I do have coming in, which should be here Monday too. So Monday morning I'll do this again, and then I'll do a first impression of the 2023, and it'll be nice to compare them. Also to compare whether or not that one's covered in white. And I know the Spurgeon Piper had commented how this is a blend that he looks forward to, that he sets aside money like, to put this into his rotation. This is something he doesn't miss out on. The flavor on this is definitely bold. I mean, this is not this is not a beginner blend. So far, definitely enjoyed this blend. I can't say that it's wowing me. I will say that my level of intrigue with this blend is high. I think there's too many different flavors, too many different nuances in the profile that my brain and tongue aren't communicating yet. But I know that something's there. I'm still mulling it over and picking that out. There's almost like a soapiness to the sweetness, and I don't mean that in a bad way, like somebody just, did a Ralphie, here's some soap in your mouth thing from Christmas Story. I just mean like if you had like a very lightly scented soap that didn't like have necessarily a fragrance assigned to it. It was just a nice, like, sweet smelling soap you're washing your hands with, like a Dove, kind of like a Dove bar. It has like that kind of a, like how that smells is a taste that I'm getting with this. I think it's kind of smoothing it out. Maybe that's what I'm getting here. I think this, with the Perique, this blend almost has like a harshness to it that's not there. It's like a restrained harshness. Like it's, and I almost feel like whatever that soft soap sweet kind of profile that's there, I think that perhaps that's what's balancing this blend. So that's my first impressions of the Cringle Flake 2022. Possibly not compromised tin. Yeah, let me know, all you please, if you've had the 2022. Would love to know what your thoughts were on that blend. Also would love to know what your thoughts are as far as the odd white powder that's on my tin, on my flakes that are in my tin. Anywho, that is that. I'm going to get some sleep. I look forward to chatting with you all in the comment sections. I will have my next review up on Monday morning. Be well.